for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Looking forward. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Quinn going back on it. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken by Alomar. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 to Piazza. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he chased it in the dirt. Posada corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tony Gwynn.
Grounded back up the middle. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So stepping in, Barry Larkin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting third baseman, George Brett.
Stepping in, George Brett. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi, fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave one. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Jim Rice, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Jim Rice.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So striding in, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. LaStella has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding in, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. LaStella over to his right, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. And welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Kansas City as we get a nice shot of downtown there. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 2-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Mike Piazza as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in, Jorge Posada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And that's the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in now, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Joe Torre will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Corey stands at second with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Rice. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Popped him up. Piazza is there. 1 down.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Jim Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A ball and a strike now. And And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rice is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
13, second baseman.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Now here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
And that will bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. Posada, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Pham is after it. He's got it one away. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Tony Gwynn. He was a ground out victim last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch on the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Barry Larkin, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Gwynn aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zunino on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, George Brett. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And now this is bobbled out in left center. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He was a double play victim last time around. Working to keep them in the game here. Hit high and deep to right center. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 KC. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Joe Torre, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're 0-2
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, taken by Alomar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Adam Ottavino.
In now, Roberto Alomar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he lines it out to center. Benintendi is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. Ken Griffey earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. In the air out to left. Mancini moves over, 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Andrew Benintendi will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swings through it for strike number 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Alomar has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 20.
In is Joey Votto now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hard hit toward the hole. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Waiting on it is Rice. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Riding into the box, Barry Larkin. First offering on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, George Brett. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, left fielder, Jim Wright.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Roberto Alomar.
In now, Roberto Alomar.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Joaquin Soria takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Tommy Pham will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Joaquin Soria.
From the belt, the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Zunino over to his right, and that retires the side. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Andrew Miller takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Ready now, Joe Torre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1 fouled off. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this game.
6-2, the final total today. Kansas City crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Corey Kluber takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First one, Victoria.